Hi, this is Darla with the Spiritually Minded Women podcast. Thank you so much for signing up to be a part of my course, 5 Ways to Reimagine Prayer. What it's going to look like is every day you're going to get an email for the next 5 days, and each email is going to have a really short video, and it's going to be an interview with me and someone else giving you an idea about how you can reimagine prayer. Because prayer does not have to be always kneeling, folding your arms, closing your eyes by your bed at night before you go to bed, right? We can think bigger about how we commune with God and how we make a connection with Him. So I just want to give you some ideas, and then you can take those ideas and tweak them and make them your own, and maybe they'll spark something else for you. That's my hope. You don't have to do exactly what I do or what the guests that I'm going to share with you over the next few days do. You can figure out how you connect with God. And hopefully these will just be a jumping off point, a place for you to start to figure that out for yourself. So we're going to give you some ideas. Today, I want to share with you one of the ideas that I have used to make a stronger connection with God and to commune with Him in my prayers. And it is with a prayer journal. So this is my prayer journal. It is just a basic notebook. You can see just line pages. It's nothing fancy. In the past, I've used just a regular spiral bound notebook. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. So this is my prayer practice and how I use this journal. So at the beginning of the week, and I usually do this on Sundays, usually Sunday nights, I just sit down and I write out things I'm grateful for, and I write the date. And I list everything that I can think of from the previous week that I'm grateful for. And I write the big things, the small things, just anything that comes to my mind. Off the top of my head, I make a big list. I fill that whole page. And then on the other side, I write out questions or things I need help with. So after I've taken some time to have some gratitude and to thank God for all the things that He's given me, then I think about, well, what do I need to involve Him in my life? What are the things I'm struggling with? What do I need help with? And it can be anything. It can be in motherhood. It can be in a friendship or a family relationship or something I'm working on for work. Anything that I want to involve Him with. And I write down a few things. I write more than one, and I leave a little bit of blank space after each one. And then finally what I do is, this is something I've just started doing, but I write down people I'm praying for. One of the things I try to do is pray really specifically for other people. Like I ask people, what can I pray for you specifically? So I'm not just praying, oh, bless this person, right? I'm saying this person needs this, and will you make that happen for them? And I just try to find out the specific things from people. So I'm writing those down as well. Okay, so I do that on Sunday. I'm not going to say I do this every time I pray because that's not realistic, but a few times a week, probably 3 or 4 times a week before I do pray, I get that journal out. I leave it by the side of my bed, and I get it out and I look and I think, these are all the things I'm grateful for this week. And here's the things I need help with. And here's the people that I'm praying for. And I kind of read through those things and then I pray. And it gives me some intention and it gives me some focus as I pray, and I know what I'm praying about. I know what I need His help with, all of that. Now, the really key thing about this prayer journal, and I didn't do this at first, but as I started doing it, I'm like, well, now I need to go back and I need to record how He has helped me. So what I will do on this section where I wrote my questions or the things I need help with, I leave a little bit of blank space after I write that out. And then at the end of the week, I go and I just think, okay, I wrote out this particular thing. Maybe it was, I want to strengthen my relationship with one of my children. And I write out, how did I see God helping me with that this week? And it is so crazy. I'm telling you, so crazy that even though I sat down just a few days before and wrote out this intention that this is what I needed help with, and I prayed about it all week, sometimes I still forget and I don't connect the dots of how He helped me and how He was really answering my prayer until I come back and I look and I evaluate and I say, wow, He showed up big time. Or, you know what? He showed up in this way, and I'm still going to keep praying about that, and I'll add it to my list next week because I still need help with that. It's a question that I have, something that I'm still working through, because not every question is going to be wrapped up neatly in a week, right? We have things that we're working on for a long time in our life, and I can just continue praying for that week after week, but I can write down ways that I saw Him showing up to help answer that prayer. It may not have been totally resolved, but I just write that down. So that's a way that I have been able to reimagine prayer, and it gives me intention and focus, and it just helps me so much in my relationship with Him. And it's a way that I know I can use what makes sense to me, and I can go to him in that way, and he can respond in a way that makes sense back to me, because he is a personal God. I believe that God is a personal God, and he will help you in a way that works for you. So I hope that you enjoy the rest of these emails that you're going to be getting. You'll be getting one every day. This was the first one, so you'll have 4 more days of emails, and you'll learn some different ways that people have reimagined prayer, and hopefully it'll spark an idea for you. Thank you so much for being here.